you're at a very low point. So it's just amazing the way you have bounced back. I think what was interesting is the way you reframe the whole situation. You look at some of the lessons that Ryan Holiday talks about in his book, The Obstacle is the Way, changing your perception, taking action, and having the will to keep going.
To act differently, we need to think differently.
Yeah.
And in order for us to think differently, we need to see differently. And that's what reframing comes in, because a lot of times we only see things black and white. And a lot of times what I see with my clients and even with myself is that when we are stuck and we feel helpless, it's because we feel that we don't have any options.
Yes.
When the reality is that we do, we just have to look for them. And that's where it's important to reframe things, to see things from a different perspective. By the way, not doing anything is a choice. That is a choice. So when people say, I don't have a choice, I say, well, that's a choice. The fact that you feel that you don't have a choice is a choice. Let's explore what other options are there. The more we talk about it, the more we realize that there are other options. Ryan Holiday, in his book, that is the main message. Sometimes we see the obstacle from only one point of view.
Yeah.
And all we need is to look at it from a different point of view. And then different options appear. And that's where we can move forward. So when I coach individuals, that's what I do. I help them to see things differently, because the minute they see things, oh my gosh, I didn't see that. And then they can start thinking differently and acting differently.
I love that point you make about options, because maybe you're in a situation where your boss isn't treating you well, or you're not progressing in the way you want to. And you think, oh, should I leave? Should I stay? It might be difficult to leave, or it might be difficult to do something else, but we always do have options. Sometimes we think our current situation is the only show in town. So I love that message you're talking about, that we always do have options, and we do always have much more agency and control over our lives than we realize.